Hi everyone, Roseanne with Real Life Changes here today with your inspiration. And I wanted to talk about a new concept that for myself that I'm still integrating and working out and figuring how it all falls into place. But I shared it with a few other people today, and it seems to be resonating with a lot of people. And I'm just, looking out amongst social media. It seems to be a very big theme right now. So I thought if maybe it's fairly new to me, I had notions of it before, but this is today when the most aha kind of moment came in for me that, oh, this makes more sense putting it in this way. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about a particular ascension symptom, I'll call it for lack of better words. But lately, a lot of people have been, and myself very much included, which is why I got interested in looking deeper into this. Why is this happening? Is we're having this flood of some people are calling it nostalgia, others are calling it just very intense memories of our past. All the different things that we've done, people we've been with, relationships, even just really mundane, normal situations, day-to-day life memories that we've kind of forgotten about, but all of a sudden are popping up. And in a very intense way, meaning it's very, very present. It's very there, very vivid in detail. And as I said, I've been experiencing this myself and found it very interesting for me personally. Different scenarios coming up, but because I knew that these scenarios would be coming up, meaning I've heard of this concept for ascension in particular, I allowed it just to come up, observe, and then allowed it to pass. Others are having a little bit more of a struggle, perhaps processing some of the previous regrets, some of the situations we've allowed ourselves to get into. And yet on another level, which I think is the wonderful level to deal with all of this, is that we're able to see these past situations now that are being presented to us in a light of, how should I say it, of growth, of being able to see who we were then and how we have grown and what that particular situation brought to our lives, lessons, soul moments, things like that. Yet some of these things that are coming up are strange in the sense that they're very ordinary, mundane things. And it's like, well, why is this being presented to me? So one of the things that I recently heard, actually just today, was about the fact that it's when you die or are about to die, many talk of, their life flashing before their eyes, or the life review process that you go through. In many sacred texts, we, hear about purgatory, we hear about the halls of Amenti, we hear about, and I'm not going to remember the third one that it is, something like Kamaloka or something like that. So in researching that further, you can sit there and see how, it's a very common theme for the soul to go through this process of reviewing how you did in this lifetime. Now, because we are going through a very unique process here with ascension, we are going through this in our living state. We are not having to, pass away, die physically in order to go through this life review process, because we are actually changing. Our physical body is changing. We are going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension. And, that's a very long process. So I'm not saying it's happening after you do this, you're there. This is just part of the process of getting to that next state of being. So, as I said, I'm still, working through all of this, but I thought I'd mention it to you because it did resonate to a lot of people that I did mention it to. And I've also seen, just as I said, talk on social media about this, that a lot of people are feeling these strong moments of nostalgia, these strong moments of regret of some moments in their past that they're working through. And so if you're finding yourself in that boat, know that this is something that a lot of people are going through right now. We are all in this together. It is a consciousness, movement. This is part and parcel of our experience right now. So, my best advice to you would then be, as I mentioned, looking back on that, not with regret, but more as in, that evolved perspective of where your soul has progressed and what were the lessons to being learned at the time, and allowing and just feeling and allowing it to transmute and move through you. So that's my inspiration for today. Look into it some more. Lots of fascinating information online about it as well, but also look into it, look within, and see what comes up for you with all of that. All right, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.